2 a.m., 1:45 a.m. last night, news reports started coming in that India has conducted Operation Sindoor. We have, from what reports are saying, struck 9 locations in Pakistan, and we have targeted their terrorist bases essentially, and we have retaliated for the Pahalgam attack. That's what is happening. Today is mock drill day. You must have been seeing news around that we are conducting some mock drills in major cities across India. Now, this mock drill apparently is going to be a real drill. Uh, I mean, I was telling you, right, chat. I was telling you right from the beginning, since the attack happened, that there will be retaliation, there will be military retaliation, and it has happened. And there was no doubt about it, honestly, because attack on civilians does deserve a response. And I mean, it's not about whether you support this action or not, but honestly, this feels okay. Yeah, this feels okay. Like, I mean, if nothing, during times like this is when I support the army. Yeah, I'm saying that, and I will keep saying that. I think it is deserved. So this is from PIB, Operation Sindoor. Indian armed forces carried out precision strike at terrorist camps. Indian armed forces launched Operation Sindoor, hitting terrorist infrastructure in Pakistan, and Pakistan occupied Jammu and Kashmir, from where terrorist attacks against India have been planned and directed. Altogether, 9 sites have been targeted. Our action, so this is important. This is what we are saying. Our actions have been focused, measured, and non-escalatory in nature. No Pakistan military facilities have been targeted. India has demonstrated considerable restraint in selection of targets and method of execution. That is the information that we are getting from the government, right? This was tweeted at 7 in the morning, and this is a graphic that they put out with it. These steps come in the wake of the barbaric Pahalgam terrorist attack, in which 25 Indians and 1 Nepali citizen were murdered. We are living up to the commitment of those responsible for this attack will be held accountable. There will be detailed briefing on Operation Sindoor later today. So from the news update, we know that at 10, which is 20 minutes from now, there might be a briefing happening. So we are going to watch that as well. 9 targeted targets, 4 in Pakistan and 5 in Pakistan occupied Kashmir, were chosen by IAF after receiving intelligence inputs about the concealed camps in health centers to avoid detection. Headquarters of globally banned terror groups Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba, besides Hizbul Mujahideen. So these are the locations right now. All along the border, we have basically sort of picked very selectively targets, and this is very inside. We can't take it lying down every time. Oh, absolutely agree with that. Absolutely. No, full support for this action. Full support. Full support. And I mean, the thing is that the fact that we are actually emphasizing that this was not meant to be military targets also, let alone civilian. This is supposed to be terrorist infrastructure, and we have targeted it. Yeah, absolutely. Karna chahiye. So there are some videos coming in of the strikes as well. So this is by the Hindu. Again, this is the only video that I have seen so far which is kind of verified of the actual missile strike. Yep. War zone, proper. There are some other videos also being shared, by the way, which are damn shady in a lot of ways, because so as I was saying, we have officially entered fog of war. What that means is that we are going to see a lot of misinformation flowing about from the Pakistani side and Indian side also, as we try to build narrative in both countries' favors, right? Especially some, like already we are seeing like some Pakistani handles change their name to Indian handles and then start posting things and trying to spread their propaganda. Mohammad Zubair sir is in action. He's already going from account to account and sort of posting under it saying that no, this is from a video game. And it is like they share a lot of video game footage when this happens. Okay, there is this thread that I found from Shayan, who has basically done like a good sort of analysis of what are the sort of fake videos that you should look out for and where they are coming from. Like for example, this by Aditya Raj Kaul, who is a journalist. He shared this. Pakistani army confirms this is false. This is from Israel bombing Gaza. Then this one, which is from Q the Storm. Okay. Pakistan retaliates against India just now in a recent strike. It's from Beirut, the Beirut explosion, the big explosion that happened in 2020. Then this, downed aircraft. Of course, there are like reports coming in that 2 Indian aircrafts have been downed. But again, that's from the Pakistani side. Our side hasn't really confirmed anything yet, so we don't know. But then to basically show that planes are being taken down, they're sharing this video, which is also false. This is from INS. It is a crash that happened during a routine training mission, and this is a MiG-29, not a Rafale. So that is there. Then this is viewed 1.3 million times. This is from India again. This is like a faraway explosion happening. And this is from Iranian missiles targeting the Nevatim base in Negev desert. Then there is this, which is Pakistan fighter jets targeted single pilot Rafale jet. Again, planes being taken down. That is what the Pakistani side is claiming. And then they're sharing this, which is IAF pilot dies in MiG-21 crash. So they're using like crash photos to basically show that the India ka plane was taken down during this Operation Sindoor. We have no confirmation yet. I'm repeating it. Video nearly viewed 20,000 times. 200,000 times. My bad. India in an official statement we have launched. Pakistan is on fire. Again, this one. And then this is somewhere Abu Hamisa school with 2 missiles and warplanes. See, what happens is that there's like an literal infinite amount of footage from recent wars which are available to show and then sort of play up the whole situation. So that is what we are seeing. That's what I mean by fog of war, right? It's like no information will come out which is like authentic right now, properly verified or authentic. So we are going to be very careful about what we see today. Pakistan claiming it shot down 5 Indian Air Force jets in response in dangerous escalation. India's missile strikes early Wednesday morning targeted terrorist infrastructure across 9 sites deep in Pakistan's densely populated Punjab province and Pakistan's administrated Kashmir. Pakistan said 8 people were killed in Wednesday's strike, including women and a 3-year-old girl. 35 wounded after 6 locations were targeted in what country's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif described as an act of war. I mean, it is an act of war. We are escalating. Yeah. So we might call it non-escalating, but it is escalation. This is going to be intense, guys. This is going to be intense. How far do you think it can escalate? I'm not sure, but from the looks of it, we seem to be in the full mood to let it escalate. Yeah, I mean, the mock drills and everything, it happens during wartime and looks like we are prepared to go to war. That's at least my assessment now. I feel like there will be some intense fighting that will happen. There is already reports coming in from skirmishes on the LOC. So we will see. 5 jets, Zubair fact-checked each of them. That's a lie. I mean, again, see, Pakistani will claim whatever they want. They will say whatever they want because right now, honestly, they might have been caught with their pants down if we were able to attack so deep inside Pakistan. They had no answer for it. They were unprepared for it, whatever you want to call it. So now they will try to cover their faces and say things. What mock drill? There was an announcement 2 days ago that across Indian cities, major cities, there would be a mock drill today where air raid sirens will go off and a lot of people, civilians will be told what to do during wartime, etc. That is supposed to happen today, by the way. So while I'm talking to you also, it might happen that you will hear like an air raid siren very randomly. I don't know. Again, I found no details about the actual mock drill or what it will entail, but they said there will be mock drills that will be happening. So, which was a big indicator that something is going to happen. And it did happen. Operation Sindoor Eco. A local woman is learned to have been killed in Pakistan firing in Mankote area of Mendhar, though an official confirmation is awaited. Hours after India hit 9 sites targeting terrorist infrastructure, Pakistani troops resorted to a sharp escalation in ceasefire violations across line of control in Rajouri and Poonch districts in Jammu and Kashmir. While small arms fires have been witnessed regularly in wake of Pahalgam attack, Wednesday night saw heavy artillery fire from Pakistan side. Pakistan again violates the ceasefire agreement by firing artillery in Bhimber Gali in Poonch Rajouri area. Army posted. So clearly, look at the airspace. There are no planes flying over Pakistan per se right now, except for some special ones. This is Karachi, Lahore. This is Tashkent, Lahore. This is Dubai, Beijing. Dubai is a Beijing, so they are going from here. But this entire area is empty. This is Delhi. Everything above that is completely empty. The airspace has been kept clear. So, yeah. Okay, US is responding to this as well. This is Marco Rubio. I am monitoring the situation between India and Pakistan closely. I echo Potus's comments earlier today that this hopefully ends quickly and will continue to engage both Pakistan and India's leadership towards peaceful resolution. So looks like Trump gave statement.
It's a shame. We just heard about it just as we were walking in the doors of the Oval. Just heard about it. I guess people knew something was going to happen based on a little bit of the past. They've been fighting for a long time. You know, they've been fighting for many, many decades.
Oh, decades ho gaya
and
abhi.
Centuries, actually. If you
Oh,
will think
centuries
about
ho
it.
gaya abhi.
No, I just hope it ends very quickly.
Okay. So basically, I hope it ends very quickly. Matlab, the US is not going to intervene. Looks like it. Like he's like, "Aure kya kar sakte hain, hone wala tha" types. Initially, if you remember what Trump had said earlier, he had said that, oh, our fighting has been, the Pakistan-India fighting has been going on for thousands of years or something. I don't think they will intervene. I don't think so. Hope China stays away from this. Again, I don't know what the Chinese reaction is yet. Israel supports India's right for self-defense. Terrorists should know there is no place to hide from their heinous crimes against the innocent. Operation Sindoor. Oh, Israel ने support दे दिया हमको. Now you can tell where the US will go after this. What is this? Varanasi mock drill? Already चालू हो गया? Civil defense mock drill begins conducted at Varanasi police lines, Uttar Pradesh. What is this? Hey? Okay. So firemen are teaching people how to put out a cylinder fire. Okay. Oh, this is what the mock drill is going to be. Basically telling citizens what to do in case of emergencies. Essentially. There is this other video I saw which confirms that Maulana Masood Azhar's masjid was targeted. This is from Pakistan.
अभी मेरे बहावलपुर सिटी के अंदर मौलाना मसूद अज़हर साहब के जो है मदरसा है उसके ऊपर 4 मिसाइल दागे गए हैं। 4 मिसाइलों के साथ हमला किया गया है मौलाना मसूद अज़हर साहब के मदरसे के ऊपर। हम अपनी अफवाज पाकिस्तान के साथ खड़े हैं, लेकिन मेरा सवाल है कि हमारी एजेंसीज़ कहाँ सोई हुई थी, हमारी अफवाज पाकिस्तान कहाँ सोई हुई थी जब ये हमला हुआ। मुजफ्फराबाद की भी खबर आ रही है कि मुजफ्फराबाद वाली साइड पर भी ये अटैक हुआ है, लेकिन सबसे पहले मेरे बहावलपुर सिटी के अंदर अटैक हुआ है ब्लास्टिक मिसाइल के साथ। उन्होंने हमला किया है मौलाना मसूद अज़हर साहब के मदरसे के ऊपर। 4 मिसाइल मारे गए हैं। अभी ये कहना कबल वक्त है कि गोया कितनी सच्चाई है इस खबर के अंदर, किस साइड से ये मिसाइल आए हैं, ये अभी कंफर्म होना बाकी है, लेकिन ये कंफर्म न्यूज़ है कि उनके मदरसे के ऊपर 4 मिसाइल मारे गए हैं।
Yeah, confirmed news. So the masjid was actually targeted. JAM का masjid, Maulana Masood Azhar ka operation, like the headquarters where it starts from, or one of the headquarters, I'm guessing. Is it true that all of this is to gain political points in India? Yes and no. I mean, of course, they will gain political points because of this. Like through history, we know history, matlab recent history only, we know that every time a strong action happens against Pakistan, BJP gains politically. So yeah, but was this whole thing like? For example, some commentators I saw from Western media who were saying that, oh, the Pahalgam thing was a false flag attack or whatever bullshit. I don't believe that garbage. And now that we have retaliated, which I think was going to happen, right? It is a no-brainer at this point of time that it was going to happen, and it is a well-deserved retaliation also. And if we have done precision strikes on terrorist infrastructure, I mean, that is great. I mean, it does send a message to Pakistan that we are not going to take this lying down. Building damaged in Mudrike in Pakistan's Punjab province after Indian armed forces carried out missile strikes early Wednesday on 9 targets in Pakistan and Pakistan occupied Kashmir. Damn. Look at that. Look at the damage. It was a precision strike. Yep.
Well, the most urgent thing is de-escalation. I mean, there was the terrorist attack in Pahalgam. Innocent people were killed. India took a response that helped take out some of the terrorist networks. They claimed they didn't hit military sites. But the important thing now is for de-escalation. I do hope that President Trump has people who understand the region. The only reason I say that is he said they've been fighting for centuries. Just historically, they haven't been around for a century. It was a British colonialism that fomented the partition, that fomented some of the divisions between Hindus and Muslims there. It's important to really understand the region. And we need to be a honest broker for de-escalation. We also have to understand that Asim Munir is a dictator who didn't have legitimate elections, who's put Imran Khan in jail, and there's no honest voice right now in Pakistan because it's
also
a dictatorship, and we should be calling for elections, fair elections, after the de-escalation.
Well, and questions of what that looks like with the White House. Obviously, President Trump has a deep relationship with the Prime Minister Modi.
So this is actually important context. The most popular man in Pakistan is in jail right now, which is Imran Khan. So the Pakistani military is in like full aggression mode right now. So in India also, like to sort of fortify political, like power, we attack Pakistan. So that can be true for Pakistan as well. Pakistan will retaliate and be like all strong army, quite literally, with us, because their political leadership is also damn weak right now. So that's not a good sign. But like when you are talking about war, that is one of the reasons why it is very likely that this will escalate further and lead to some sort of a bigger skirmish/war. Oh, Pakistan minister said there are no terror camps in Pakistan. What?
Condemn it. We are responding, but to target civilian population, it's extremely unfortunate.
Just to point out, Minister, the Indian armed forces say that altogether 9 sites have been targeted, that they haven't hit any Pakistani military facilities. These are terrorist camps that they are hitting.
Let me make it very clear. There are no terrorist camps in Pakistan.
What bullshit?
Pakistan is a victim of terrorism.
What
we are
bullshit?
fighting the terrorists in our western regions, on our western borders. We are the frontline state against terrorism. We've laid down 90,000 lives in this war against terrorism. India, on the other hand, when we had the Jafar Express hijacking, an intense hijacking incident, India did not even condemn it, let alone express some concern about that incident. So India has been sponsoring terrorism by assassinating Sikhs in US, in Canada, in Australia. We captured a spy by the name of Kulbhushan Yadav, who's a Christian
Mr.
naval
Tarar,
officer.
can I just point out to you, on my program just a week ago, your defense minister, Khwaja Asif, admitted
Yes!
that Pakistan has for decades had a policy of funding, backing, and using terrorist groups as proxies in the country. In fact, in 2018,
This is true. We saw that clip last week where their defense minister said that, oh, yeah, we have basically been using terrorists to do this, and also blamed it on the US, by the way. The defense minister said, oh, the US is the one that is funding all of this, so why are you blaming us?
President Donald Trump cut military aid to Pakistan because he accused Pakistan of playing a double game. So when you say there are no terrorist camps in Pakistan,
Which is
that
bullshit.
is going against what General Pervez Musharraf has said, what Benazir Bhutto has said, what your defense minister said just a week ago.
Yeah.
In fact, what Bilawal Bhutto said to me a few days ago, he said that terrorism and funding and backing terrorist organizations has been and was part of Pakistan's history.
Yeah!
Post 9/11, let's talk about post 9/11 scenario. And let me be very clear. Post 9/11,
Pakistan's misinformation minister is how he should be called
was
right
the
now.
frontline state, and we still are the frontline state in eliminating terrorism. You see, when we are the guarantors of world peace, because we are a wall between the terrorists and the rest of the world. I would like to invite you to Pakistan to come and see the
I
circumstances.
have been to Pakistan, sir, and we know that Osama bin Laden was also discovered in
Thank you.
Abbottabad in
Thank you.
Pakistan. So these accusations on Pakistan, including your defense minister making the admission, is there, and that is why part of the reason.
What the defense minister was referring.
See, the thing is, with Pakistan right now, no matter how much they say that, oh, we don't support terrorists, nobody will believe them. There is enough ample factual evidence to prove, including their own defense minister like a week ago, to prove that they have been supporting terrorist activities and insurgency which is happening in India. That's a fact. That is an established fact. Their own leaders keep admitting it that, oh yeah, this was our policy and all the things. तो तुम कितना भी बड़बड़ाओगे ना अभी कोई believe नहीं करने वाला इस पे.
To, I think he's been misinterpreted. You see, there was a Soviet invasion back in the 80s, and obviously we were countering the Soviet invasion at that point in time. That's part of history.
हाँ,
And,
answer
we
थोड़ी
were
देने
allies
वाला
of the
है ये.
US. So post 9/11, the scenario changed completely, and Pakistan made a lot of sacrifices. Pakistan is still laying down lives against terrorists. Even today in Balochistan, there was a terrorist attack. We lost 7 soldiers. So you see, Pakistani politicians, Pakistani soldiers, Pakistani officers, Pakistani military, Pakistani police, they've been giving numerous sacrifices. So there's no question at all, madam, of having terrorist camps in Pakistan.
Bullshit.
That contradicts Western intelligence. The State
but you see,
Department.
US
There have
President
been
Donald
many,
Trump,
but I just want to focus you on this
Thank you.
particular incident, sir.
Oh my god. कुछ भी बड़बड़ाते हैं ये लोग तो. Parth is saying Pakistan has no united voice. This is hilarious actually. Oh yeah, see that's what I said, right? The most popular man in Pakistan is in jail right now. Their defense minister is saying one thing, their information minister is saying something else, their army general will say something else. It's a cartoon state right now. That's the thing. If you want to ask why they might not have been prepared for an attack like this, is because of that. Because the country is in shambles. They have no government. They basically have like divisions throughout. And if at all there was a time to do anything and like attack Pakistan or like retaliate, this is a good time. This is actually a good time. Because there will be no united front per se. Like everybody is like completely demoralized with their leadership right now. That's what it is. Like they held an election, then they arrested Imran Khan, they put him in jail and bullshit हो रहा है उस country में. So yeah, काफी funny. What will be the motive of others to fight this? Again, see, motivation मतलब alignment होता है ना. So whenever there is a war that happens, say for example, India and Pakistan के बीच में अभी chal raha hai jhagda, right? So then now there will be alignment happening with our neighbors, right? Or our neighbors will align with one country or the other. Where does China align? Where does Russia align? Where do their allegiances lie? Lots of things happen, no? Like ईरान इराक ये सब सऊदी अरेबिया से लेके everyone will start aligning one way or another. That's exactly what is happening with Israel and Gaza, right? You know, where some countries are saying no, we align with Israel, some countries are saying we align with Palestine. So that's what happens. Ukraine, Russia, same thing. America must be happy, पैसा ही पैसा होगा. Oh, absolutely. Like war is a good thing for the weapons industry. Yeah. Lockheed Martin वाले champagne खोल रहे होंगे अभी तो. Not trying to target you, but there is a sense of celebration on social media. It is concerning. I mean, yes, there will be a sense of celebration because we have retaliated. That's what is happening. And of course, there will be some sort of emotional release, right? And I think it's well deserved as well because, as I said in my Pahalgam video, also the targeting of civilians is like next level. This is an escalation from the side of Pakistan only. They have targeted civilians, like brutally murdered them. Like, okay, you can ask why wasn't there any security, etc., which are legitimate questions. But the fact that Pakistani terrorists entered our territory and massacred like 28 people, 26 people, sorry. Yeah, it will cause a lot of anger. And now with this retaliatory action, this is like basically a release, an emotional release. So people will celebrate. They will be like, good, we have retaliated. We were not just sitting down. We were just not taking this lying around. War should be last resort. I feel like war doesn't like happen just ऐसे ही. It will be escalations, right? You know, like पहले battle होगा, फिर firing होगा, फिर there will be more LOC skirmishes, then more LOC skirmishes until it is full on war. So it is basically a level of escalation that will reach a point where it is war. Hope is that both of the sides are smart enough to not use nuclear weapons because they're just deterrents. But again, man, that's scary. That is scary. That is genuinely scary.
The locations were so selected to avoid damage to civilian infrastructures and loss of any civilian lives. This was done with due diligence, and the camps selected for targeting and their
21 is here.
engagement will now be shown to you one by one.
पीओजेके के टारगेट्स मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगी. सबसे पहले सवाई नाला कैंप मुजफ्फराबाद, जो कि पीओजेके के लाइन ऑफ कंट्रोल से 30 किलोमीटर दूर है. यह एक लश्कर तोयबा का ट्रेनिंग सेंटर था. 20 अक्टूबर 2024 सोनमर्ग, 24 अक्टूबर 24 गुलमर्ग, 22 अप्रैल 2025 पहलगाम. इन हमलों के आतंकियों ने यहीं से प्रशिक्षण लिया था.
Okay.
सैयदना बिलाल कैंप जफराबाद, यह एक जैश ए मोहम्मद का स्टेजिंग एरिया है. यह हथियार, विस्फोटक और जंगल सर्वाइवल ट्रेनिंग का केंद्र भी था. गुलपुर कैंप कोटली, यह एलओसी से 30 किलोमीटर दूर था. लश्कर तोयबा का बेस था जो रजौरी पुंछ में सक्रिय था. 20 अप्रैल 2023 को पुंछ में और 9 जून 2024 को तीर्थ यात्रियों के बस हमले में यहीं से आतंकी को ट्रेन किया गया था.
On the screen, they're actually showing visuals, which we are not able to see.
बरनाला कैंप बिम्बर, ये एलओसी से 9 किलोमीटर दूर है. यहाँ पर हथियार हैंडलिंग, आईडी व जंगल सर्वाइवल का प्रशिक्षण केंद्र था. अब्बास कैंप कोटली, यह एलओसी से 13 किलोमीटर दूर है. लश्कर तोयबा का फिदाइन यहाँ तैयार होता था. इसकी कैपेसिटी 15 टेररिस्ट को ट्रेन करने की थी.
Oh, wow. They're showing the destruction also. Nice.
अब मैं पाकिस्तान के अंदर के टारगेट से अवगत कराना चाहूंगी। पहला, सर्जिकल कैंप सियालकोट। यह अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सीमा से 6 किलोमीटर की दूरी पर है,
सर्जन
फटवा के सामने। मार्च 2025 में जम्मू एंड कश्मीर पुलिस के 4 जवानों को जो हत्या की गई थी, उन आतंकवादियों को इस जगह पर ट्रेन किया गया था। दूसरा, महमूना जाया कैंप सियालकोट। यह 18 से 12 किलोमीटर आईबी से दूर था।
दिस इज
हिजबुल
गुड।
मुजाहिदीन का बहुत बड़ा कैंप था। ये कठुआ जम्मू क्षेत्र में आतंक फैलाने का नियंत्रण केंद्र था। पठानकोट एयरफोर्स बेस पर किया गया हमला भी इसी कैंप से प्लान और डायरेक्ट किया गया था। मरकज ताइबा मुरीद के, यह आईबी से 18 से 25 किलोमीटर दूरी पर है। 2008 के मुंबई हमले के आतंकी भी यहीं से प्रशिक्षित हुए थे। अजमल कसब हटली भी यहाँ ट्रेन हुए थे।
I think this is the first time our army is showing something like this with so much detail. Like the attack etc happening right now. Wow, okay. Insane. This is the shit that US keeps showing. The stuff that they target attacks and then they release the videos. This is our people doing it. After hit 3. This is what precision strikes are. Very interesting. Damn.
मरकज सुभान अल्लाह भावलपुर, ये इंटरनेशनल बाउंड्री से 100 किलोमीटर दूर है। जैश ए मोहम्मद
100 किलोमीटर दूर है?
यहाँ पर रिक्रूटमेंट, ट्रेनिंग व इंडोक्ट्रिनेशन का केंद्र भी
What?
था। शीर्ष आतंकी अक्सर यहाँ आते थे। मैं आप सबको बताना चाहती हूँ कि किसी भी सैन्य ठिकाने का निशाना नहीं बनाया गया और अभी तक किसी तरह की नागरिक क्षति की रिपोर्ट नहीं है। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
What?
The strike on
Did
the
she
terror
say
camps
100 kilometer?
were
That's
undertaken
crazy.
through precision capability, as shown to you.
That's crazy. 100 kilometers into their territory, we did a Okay, yeah. That's mad, boss. That's really insane. Yeah. Wow, we are capable. Yeah, see, this is the kind of stuff that I want to see, which gives me like, नहीं भाई है हमारे लोग प्रेसिजन स्ट्राइक करने के लिए. Yeah. No, I'm actually glad that they showed that footage, which is I haven't seen this Indian Army doing this before, or the Air Force. I mean, our armed forces in general.
मरकज सुभान अल्लाह भावलपुर, ये इंटरनेशनल बाउंड्री से 100 किलोमीटर दूर है। जैश ए मोहम्मद का मुख्य
100 किलोमीटर दूर.
इंटरनेशनल बाउंड्री से 100 किलोमीटर दूर है।
Damn. Okay.
जैश ए मोहम्मद का मुख्यालय था।
Insane.
यहाँ पर रिक्रूटमेंट,
Insane.
ट्रेनिंग व इंडोक्ट्रिनेशन का केंद्र भी था।
Crazy, huh? Crazy. I'm glad that they shared these details. Initially, I thought it would be a nothing burger statement, but clearly I was wrong, and I'm glad I was wrong. Good.